Alright, welcome to the Pemmican series for the Do-It-Yourself Dehydrator. In the last video, you saw the Do-It-Yourself Dehydrator and how it has the ability to dry both, hanging meat as well as trays of fruit or berries or something. And here, I'm going to be making some pemmican in a short video series. Pemmican is a Native American travel food. It was, I don't know when it was invented, a long time ago. But it's basically just lean meat that's been dried out plus rendered fat. And it has a lot of advantages over other stored foods. It's very lightweight for the amount of calories it packs in. It has, it's shelf stable. It'll stay good for 15-20 years. It's good to keep it away from light. But if you just throw it in a Ziploc bag or something in a closet, then it'll stay good. You can live on it. That's probably the most important thing. Because it has both the protein and the fat content, it covers all your basic nutritional needs. Now, if you lived on only that for a year, and there have been some accounts of this happening, you'll be more or less okay. But if it's possible that you'll develop some vitamin deficiencies. So if you really wanted to live on just pemmican, I'd recommend throwing in some organ meats to dry as well, just so you get everything. Now you can also put in additional seasonings like blueberries, and that's what I've done here. These are frozen blueberries, and they've already been processed for freezing, which is nice. They're also cheaper than fresh berries, which is additionally nice. And all I've done here is I've set out my trays and put the blueberries so that none is touching each other, and I've pricked the skin of each berry. Now you have to do that to allow the moisture a place to escape. If you don't do that, then they won't dry out properly. So all I'm going to do here is throw these in the dehydrator, and this is the before shot, and we'll come back later and do an after shot. So I'm just going to pick this up, hopefully without disturbing the berries too much. Take it over to the dehydrator, and again, this is difficult with one hand. I'm just going to set it down here so that you can see. Okay, so just putting this in carefully, don't want to disturb the berries too much. That's one reason to make your trays a little bit smaller than the actual opening of your box. And I slide the pipes in for the next level. Now someone on the Survival Podcast forum made a comment that he was going to make a version of this with an adaptation for the trays, making them easier, and I'd love to see it. So now it's time for the second tray. Put this in. So just make sure that nothing's touching. No berries are touching other berries. And we close it up. You could take a paper clip, but I don't have one handy, so I'm just going to take a little pot and stick it right there, and that's plenty to keep the lid down. And it is now all set up, and it's 11:50 a.m. So I'll come back in 6 hours and in 8 hours, and well, actually no, I won't. I'll be at work, but I'll come back later, and you can see the after.